Democrats are just like the biggest crackheads in history. UPS, USPS, post office. Supposed to, I got it on record, supposed to deliver a package. All right, so this is the whole story. What they did, the dude that come to cut my hair, I texted him about 2, 3 weeks ago. He ain't answer. All right, so since they cut me off, you hear the crackhead singing over there? You know how crackheads be in the middle of the street singing? So I he he ain't text back. Normally he texts back. So I guess so the little barber, he don't cut. Then he calls after about 2 weeks. I remembered I used to see this thing on YouTube World Star. This little barber cut where you cut your own shit. And I used to cut my own hair anyway. I got clippers in the house now, but so I used to do it for years, especially when I was back in Birmingham. I started doing it like in '03. But so anyway, I remember the packet, but I couldn't. I mean, this thing, but I couldn't remember the name of it. But I looked it up and found it, right. So yeah, you buy it on eBay, and so as soon as I order it, then all of a sudden he calls. Once I put the order in, then the nigga calls, right. Oh, I was out of town, man. I'm like, just cause you out of town, you can still text and be like, hey, I'll be back. I'm out of town. You ain't have to, explain. But so once they found out I'm just finna cut my own hair, they got these stupid motherfuckers. So anyway, this was last week. It's supposed to get here today. So all of a sudden he called today. Oh, you ready? I'm back in town. You ready? You ready? You ready? Ready? So I said, yeah, come on, man. But this after I was like, I gotta go get my truck and shit, whatever, the car. So it still ain't here. The package still ain't, and this the post office. This ain't some other place. This the regular post office. You know what I'm saying? So this is the federal. Like I said, Democrats. Everything federal. They got the new. So all this. So all this just little shit. Just I'm telling you, you're like, well, the post office lose packages. It's like not really. I mean, when the last time you ever lost a package? It got the tracking them and all that shit. When the last time you heard of a eBay package or whatever? So, like I said, it's like just crackhead shit. Just how crackheads do dumb shit for money and annoying shit. It's like I said, these motherfuckers are not smart at all. They are not. It's like the dumbest people in the world think they smart. And because they've been lied to. And one little trick they try to use is say the person is just mad. It's like, no, that shit isn't working. We know what y'all doing. Now, like I said, what might be got us worried is that they got they got everybody. But I still don't see how this is gonna work then. I really don't see how they're going to, because if they take over and us smart people are going to be the ones who succeed in a communist society. So it's like I'm still trying to understand what do they think they're going to do. And he always just but anyway. So I say another thing. You owe me money for stealing my style. You gotta, you owe me intellectual theft property. You can steal intellectual. What you used to say back in the '80s. You biting my style, all that shit. So intellectual theft. Maybe I can, but this shit. But we got to get this whole thing to a point where we can, actually prosecute. But like I said, they might have everybody. Cause look, like I said, even the Republicans, they're just talking. It's just more talk. Like I said, they supposedly bringing crackhead Hunter into, but it's little bullshit charges, and it's nothing serious. It's nothing that we know really happened. I can't talk because I get I don't want to get a strike for talking about you know, the Bidens. I'm not saying anything. It's true or nothing. You ain't got to put no little warning on my video, YouTube. You ain't got to do none of that shit. But this whole crackhead thing. It's just like they took all the crackheads and put them in charge. I'm talking about in real mayors. They'd have made them mayors of cities. They'd have made them the city council. They'd have made them congresswomen, and just all types of shit. And, like I said, yeah. So they had the people. Like I said, y'all could just pay me for stealing, stealing my style. It's not mocking. It's wannabeism. You know. So what are y'all gonna do when all this is over? How you go? I just really don't see. It's because I'm pretty sure the money's running out. The money's running out worldwide for the whole program. Yeah, exactly. He still is my style, but did you follow me all day long? I've been told you, y'all just dick riders. Did you? Did you not? You're not. I've been told you we're not the same. You're not on my level. So it's like I don't know. Like I said, turn state's evidence, turn these people in, and it's up to y'all. I'm just saying, not for your own sake, for your own sake. But also the main thing I wanted to get this that the post office is not. They've been part of it. Like I said, I didn't see when I first found out what this was in 2016. The one they said the post office was one of the main ones. That's why you see like right now. Remember last 2 weeks ago, the guy was parked right here. They're the main ones. One of the main because if you think about it, they got access to everybody's house and everybody's property. They're like the only ones. If you think about it, even people who got a lot of land, they still gonna they still got a reason to at least be at their gate, their front gate where the post office box is. So the post office got access to everybody, if you think about it. And it's federal. So I just wanted to put this on record about the post office, with their stalking and harassment. And like I said, not delivering that package on purpose. And with dude calling today, I think that is more than just circumstantial evidence. By just getting it on documented, date and time. Because who knows what might be able to happen. As long as I say these videos, or well, as long as they, YouTube don't, shit. Maybe who knows? One day soon, we will be able to, do something about this shit. So yeah, that's all I would say. I definitely wanted to get that, that they didn't deliver. Matter of fact, this is about the only time I ever had USPS supposed to deliver. I got the tracking number. Says be here by 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Usually the mail was here. The mail truck. I saw him earlier today when I was out here about to go get this. But The mail was here about 3:30. So why he didn't deliver the package? He was right across the street. Matter of fact, yeah, he probably on video from one of my earlier videos, live streams. And he ain't delivered the package because it don't say delivered, so he didn't drop it somewhere else. Because when you look track it, like I said, I'm getting all this on record. But yeah, they'll learn about their crackhead ways. You know, yeah, I guess he coughing from smoking crack. Probably over there smoking crack. Don't play it off. I'm like, man, how could y'all work? I just couldn't do it. I couldn't be a little bitch like that. I really can't. I don't know how much money they paying y'all. If they paying y'all. If they paying you, yeah, nah, I still can't do it. There's no way. y'all, y'all ain't got no self-esteem. It's not even, the wrong type. You can't say I'm being like, full of pride, no, it's not that. You're supposed to have some self-esteem, yeah. The Bible tells you that. Now, it's like when you're too much, got too much, that's different. But this is like y'all are like, I don't know what they did to y'all. I don't know if they took y'all somewhere, broke y'all like the old days. I don't know, they abused y'all, they touched y'all. I don't know what they did. But they sure broke y'all down like it's embarrassing. It really is. I mean, I'm embarrassed for y'all.